Oh my God! I've just sat down it's my birthday today. I've been charging around. I've just had a massive meal. Everything was going on. I've literally sat down. Hello, viewers. Hello, Joe.
Is it your birthday?
It is my birthday. I've had a brilliant day. Even though it's lockdown, I've had a great day. So that's all about to be spoiled now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm so sorry in advance about this. Oh God, I literally just wolfed my dinner down.
Yeah.
Blues are about to kick off. So,
what's the team, Joe? I've not even seen the team.
We've got 2 up front, 5 at the back. It seems.
What?
And no wingers. Guys, get your predictions in. We've got a few happy birthdays. Happy 60th from Rockbusters. No Signal Gaming says happy birthday. Stuart says happy birthday. Look at all this love coming in.
Thank you
loving
very
the positivity that's coming in at the minute because it's going to be absolutely drained.
It is. So I'm smiling now. We're both smiling. Thank you for the birthday wishes, everyone. I think this is the peak of the day. I've come on here, said hello to Joe. Joe's got a beer. I've just had the most massive Peruvian prawn-style chowder.
Wow.
It's going to repeat on me later. I'm just looking down at the gate. So who's up top for Blues then? Is it Hogan and Cosgrave or is it Dukey?
It's Dukey and here we go. So the lineup is Etheridge, Collin, Dean, Clark, Salter, San Jose, Pedersen. So I'm guessing those are going to play as wing backs, Collin and Pedersen. Gardner, Sunic, Harper, and then Hogan and Duke up front. So good to see. It'd be interesting to see how they work together. But I feel like it'd be nice for us to have a bit of width with that. But we're gonna have to see. It could work, but
good to see JC Eston. I'm really pleased he's playing.
Yeah. He disappeared for a while, didn't he?
Yeah, so, I don't know why.
I was wondering if he'd actually ever play for us again this season, but
I mean, he's a really good player. He's a really class player. I don't know why he's not been featuring. But,
Bunny in the box is Doomstream number 37,273,827. That's to work that out then.
I'm guessing Keith isn't playing.
I don't know actually.
Because he had a hamstring injury, didn't he? I think.
I mean, I was surprised he weren't suspended. To be honest with you, I mean, like I said on my last one, he picked up a few yellows already for him, hasn't he?
Yeah, he picked one up in his first game after 16 minutes, I think.
Straight away off the bench.
Straight in. Now we haven't done our timing check, have we? For you and me?
No, mate. I have been so like I've been on shooting Ipswich. Then I came back today. I was filming some more, and I've got back, and I'm like, we kick off soon. I had to make the graphics and everything, and I was like,
oh bless you.
So I've just bought the game, and here we are. Right, I'm on 27 seconds at the minute.
Oh, I'm 26, 27, 28.
Let me pause quickly.
29, 30, 31, 32, 32.
I paused it, and then it went further back.
This is what happened last time. It doesn't matter as long as we're close.
You've seen the Ipswich ref last night, Edgy. Edgy, thanks for being a member again, as well as Mark. Yeah, apparently he squared up to one of the players or something.
He did. He sort of went to almost do a sort of a headbutt. He literally sort of went like that.
That should have been this game. It should have been the Millwall ref.
That'll be Karanka later at half time.
Okay. I'm on 1 minute 9, 10.
11, 10, 11, 12. I'm just a fraction behind you, don't worry. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, God, they got a corner already.
Oh, I almost had it then, and then it went back. I hate this player.
And the thing
what are you on now?
20, 33, 34, 35.
God, you're ahead of me now.
This is entertaining for everyone watching. It's probably better than the game, to be honest.
39, 40.
45, 46.
Are you playing on double speed?
It's just here on my iPad, just from the rate. 53, 54, 55, 56. We haven't conceded yet. 57. Uh-oh! Oh, my God.
Oh my God, what is wrong with us?
Just as
We
I
haven't
said,
even synced up yet, and we've conceded. You just said as well. We haven't conceded yet. Oh God, this is going to be a long night. Is he off? No, he's not off. They pointed the camera at the lino then.
Oh my
God! Right, what's happened here? What's happened here? Right.
Oh, surprise!
San Jose. He passes it back. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh
What is
my
that?
God!
San Jose, meant to be this experienced Spanish midfield player, who what? And then Etheridge tries to boot it, goes through his legs. Oh, I'm having it. San Jose is a fraud. We did not get the player that we asked for. They sent someone else. He must have some sort of twin.
I think yes, his twin brother. He plays
that. You know what he probably said to him? He must have said, right, guys, it's going to be a tough game against Millwall. We've got to keep it tight. Keep it tight for the first 3 minutes. If we can get past 3 minutes, happy days. And then look what happens. The pass back. And then he looks like he could clear it, and it goes through his legs. Oh, Jesus Christ. And have we got... Hold on, who's on our bench? What is going on? Oh.
I don't think it matters who's on our bench. That's our lucky green kit out the window.
I've just sat down. I've not even done
my first prawn burp yet, and we've conceded.
Honestly, we lose tonight. Surely he goes.
Because
we're in the bottom 3. We're conceding after 2 minutes. We play better away.
Yeah.
We're in the green kit, for Christ's sake. We need a reaction now. Bounce back ability.
Yeah, come on, for God's sake. I want to see some players getting yellow cards. I want to see us attacking.
You know what's even worse? What's even worse is I was told it was on red button. And I've still bought the bloody pass. What an idiot.
You're trying to keep the club afloat, Joe. I'm very impressed.
Why have I given him a tenner? What a waste.
Also,
he's gone full skinhead in attempt to be
a better. Oh my God, he has. He's gone full early.
He's launched a throwing in. Straight in the keeper's hands. What minute are you on now?
Right, I'm behind you. Oh, Christ. 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48.
All right, I'm not half a second behind you, but that'll do.
Why aren't Blues playing in red tonight so they clash properly? I think that's part of the problem. They can't tell who's who.
I swear to God, mate, this is getting...
That was 2 minutes, 10 seconds, that first goal.
This is getting painful. This is getting very, very painful very quickly.
That's just... I bet Twitter's gone nuts.
Let's have a look at what some people are saying on Twitter. But first, let's have a look at the comments, guys. Make sure you like the video if you haven't already, even though we are losing. Get away from him. Oh, God, I've got to change the score. I've not been prepared for this. That's all. Thank you for reminding me, mate. Let's do this. 1-0. But I wasn't expecting to have to do this early. Crying out loud.
Oh, I've just seen where the comments are on the play. I hadn't seen those before. I saw all this time because I thought, I need to be actually on actual YouTube, but you get them on here. This is great. Okay. Well, I'm not surprised. Another defensive error. There you go.
Honestly, it's just painful right now.
How can we be this bad? There's zero confidence with every single player.
Cheers, D. I'm going to do it now. This is honestly, mate. I think this is the year we go down.
It's got to be. This is the worst. Like, you remember under Zola how tragic it was with the tactics, but the players themselves, a lot of them, they didn't seem really down. They were doing what they were told, and it wasn't working. But these guys seem like bereft of all hope. Oh, Christ.
No. Okay, free kick Blues. Okay, right. So that happened. Oh, Jesus wept. What is going on?
Do you know what? There's just nothing in any game that's just even slightly positive. Is there? There's a second where we're not really crap, but there's nothing where you think this is good, this is working well, because the players just literally look like they're running around trying to avoid defeat, and we can't even manage that.
Yeah, it's very sad. It makes me very sad.
It makes me very sad.
Oh God!
Did you see the tweet I put up today about Dean Holden's win ratio compared to Karanka's?
Who's he managed?
At Bristol City, they sacked him, and he got a win ratio of 41 point something %, and they're 13th with 39 points, and they sacked him. And Karanka's got 19.4%. We're 23rd with 28 points, and he hasn't been sacked.
You know why? It's because if he goes, Dung goes, and Dung don't want it to happen. Oh God, terrible crossing by Sunjic there. He just looked like he wanted to get rid of the ball more than anything. Yeah. We've got Pedersen down the left now. I'm going to actually try and pay attention to the players today, and actually I want to see who's up for it.
Yeah.
I want to see who's up for it. San Jose is the slowest human I've ever seen. I swear to God, that is. It's like watching myself play football. Gardner here, he's whipping a ball in, and it's absolute. I mean, that ball there sums up our season, if anything. Started off with some hope, which quickly was extinguished and into the abyss. Okay.
Mark's put, can Blues do it in a cold Tuesday in Gillingham as next season? That's a reality. Yeah, that's exactly the point.
Rowett's changed his style, by the way. He's kitted out in all Millwall stuff. He's not gone for the I don't know if that was, he's not going for the Cardi anymore. I rated the Cardi and the trainers.
Yeah, I think that was a sweet look. Maybe Millwall Cardis aren't that.
San Jose's crap, told you so. Thanks, Mark. Dino, we're a joke. We really are right now. If we lose tonight, mate, is it the end for not for Blues, maybe for Blues, but for Karanka and potentially Dung? Do you see him surviving this? If we say we lose 3-0 tonight,
I think you made a good point that like he's linked so closely with Dom. Does that mean that? I think that means that you're right. They could both have to go. But that means he's more likely to hang on for a bit longer than he should. Like he might hang on till Saturday if we lose. But it's got to, because we're going to get we're just going to go straight down without winning another game. So I think if like you say, I think if he wasn't connected at the hip with Dom, I think he might have gone after the last game. But I don't know if he will. But which is suicidal. Because it is the worst.
Oh, Hogan here. Some good hold-up play there by him, but no one in support at all, and it's gone back. It's gone back to the centre back. Never mind.
That was a good pass back there. That's how you do a pass back.
Yeah, ain't no San Jose. Jesus Christ, what was he doing? Honestly, man,
that was like a sort of National League North back pass, wasn't it? Not someone who played at Madrid.
I just saw him take a touch there and pass it 5 yards. Oh, good running here by, I think it's Hogan out wide, who tries to get a ball in. I think he might have been a corner. Hogan is up for it tonight. That's certain. He wants to drag us out of this, but he's going to need some help. But yeah, like I saw San Jose then try and make a 5-yard pass. He took the touch. The touch went a yard or so away from him, and he was like this, trying to get to his own touch. And it took him a good few seconds.
I think he moves as fast as a cathedral.
He's meant to have sauce. He's meant to have a foot like a pillow. And it's really not. I don't know what he's doing there. It's like watching Karanka now at his age, trying to play at the back for us.
Oh my God.
Oh Jesus Christ! What a. Oh
no! Look.
Oh, Harley Dean. I've got to say, he does look up for it as well today. He's received a lot of stick.
Yeah.
But he's fighting today. He shaved his head. And I'll rate it. He's gone. Just get rid of it. Get rid of all the bad energy.
Perhaps I should just shave the rest of mine off, Joe, and get rid of all the bad energy.
Yeah, maybe we should all do it. Maybe he's starting something here. And we all come out of relegation that week. Ball whipped in here. Oh, it's missed everyone. Sunit's trying to pick it up. Get it in. Get it in. Someone. Oh, dear.
So Don's in trouble with the Hong Kong Stock Exchange for what he said in that interview, isn't he?
Really? What did he say?
Because he basically broke the rules because he revealed what the Blues' earnings were likely to be. Because he was talking about the wages and stuff, and he was basically talking about I think he was talking about the salaries and how that affected profit, but they haven't announced the figures yet, and that's in breach of the rules. So I think it was Daniel Ivory put a thing up, and there is a letter from I don't know, was it from Birmingham International Holdings, something basically saying sorry about that. Hello. Go on.
Oh God, we couldn't. He was there. All right. Well, I mean, in terms of the game, we seem to be looking to get back into it. We've got a bit of energy about us. It's just how long this is going to last and whether we can make the most of it. But we're showing some signs. We are seeing. I don't know what to think of Pedersen playing so high up and acting as the wing back here.
Well, I suppose you've got no choice, really.
I mean, Hardy Dean I guess he gives him a bit of room to push forward as well.
I have to say, I think with this shape and having two up front, it's a lot simpler. It's something that the players look more familiar with.
Yeah.
So, there's a little bit more cohesion. It's still panicky and low confidence, but at least when they're passing the ball, a lot more of the passes are hitting the mark because people are where they expect them to be. It's a more familiar setup, it seems. You watch, they'll concede again now, but
yeah. No, I know what you mean. And to be fair, it gives Pedersen a chance to get in the box again because I feel like he wants to get another one of them.
Oh yeah,
he did that 1,000 times and never hit that again.
What's happening in the comments?
Oh. Who was that? Clark Salter absolutely got torn down then. San Jose. Oh, God.
Karanka just won't drop him, will he? Because he's Spanish.
Yeah, I mean, that was outrageous. Good pass from him, though, then. And almost seemed to work out. I just think we need a reaction now. And I feel like that energy that I was talking about a minute ago is slowly starting to die down. We had a bit of a spell. But obviously, we don't want to go all guns blazing and concede another. But it'd be good if we could get one before half time and we could actually look like we could get something from this game. But it's not good. It's not ideal, is it? Harper here. It's like a hot potato, the ball at the minute.
You what?
It's like a hot potato, this ball. Yeah. No one wants to hold on to it.
But I think it's if you hadn't seen Blues previous games and you were watching this, you'd say Blues and Millwall both look pretty crap. But that's a massive improvement on the last game at the moment. So it's still useless, but it's not appalling.
Yeah.
I might sum it up.
Yeah. Oh, God. I don't know. There always seems to be a game where I'm like, right, this is the must win, or he'll go after this. This is the must win.
Yeah.
I thought about Wickham, Luton, and now we're here, and like we're like, okay, well, in normal circumstances, you take a point away at Millwall.
Yeah.
But in the situation we're in, we are desperate for a win, and it's like I feel like I was speaking to my mates earlier, and they were like, a point will probably get him to Saturday.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
He needs to win sooner rather than later. That Borough win seems a very long time ago now.
But what if we manage to win tonight and then we lose 3-0 on Saturday? That's just putting a sticking plaster over a gaping wound, isn't it? If we win tonight and then lose, we've got to win both of these games really to start to turn things around.
Look at that. Duke has it on the edge of the box and he slips over. It just sums us up here. And glad he didn't get that. Daniel Jordan says the vote of confidence normally comes before the axe. Good point. Well,
Has he had a vote of confidence? Or do you mean the Dong interview?
I feel like the Dong interview I feel like he had the most subtle vote of confidence in the world with the cover change, his Twitter.
What was that? I missed that.
He hold on, just blocking a few racists.
Oh, well done.
What? I can't remember where I was now. What was I on about?
What?
I don't remember what I was talking about. Was it? Oh, he changed his cover photo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
A picture of him and Karanka. Like,
really?
yeah, like when you're in high school and you start dating someone and you want to show them off. Get up there.
Yeah, I mean, it could be the start of a beautiful relationship, but it's not helping the football, fellas.
No. Don gave him the vote, apparently. A few Millwall fans want Rowett out, apparently. We've got a few Millwall in here tonight.
Really? Can we have him back?
I don't know. I'd have him back in a heartbeat. But
Millwall fans, what is the problem with Rowett?
What's the reason? Yeah, because I know at the start of the season they were doing quite well. And then, they've dropped off a little bit. But, it's
and troughs. I'm just closing the window. Hold on.
Exactly. Bunny said... Oh, hold on. Ball's coming in here. San Jose, you absolute buffoon.
I mean, that was a real donkey back pass, wasn't it?
Jesus Christ. Nobody familiar with keep it simple, tight early on when you need to win. Yeah. Hello, Martin. How are you doing? Karanka can go. San Jose and Duke can go. You know what? The whole team can go. Harry's not happy. He's not happy. Let's have a look. Let's get this on. Oh, why did I pay £10 for this? I'm such an idiot.
At least I don't have Sky, so I had to spend 10 quid. You actually didn't.
I would have had to pause it and stuff to get to you anyway, but I would. The £10 gone now. We're good. We move.
Maybe we'll all get a refund at the end of the season.
It's not the fact I've lost £10. It's the fact I've gave the club £10 when I didn't need to.
Yeah, but look on the. Do you know? Actually, the last time I didn't go last season to Millwall, the season before, and it from where I live, I went to my mate. We went down to Birmingham. We got the coach from St Andrews. It was a 10-hour round trip, but we won, so it was all right. I wouldn't be doing a 10-hour round trip tonight, I have to say.
Mark Garrett has tweeted me. He said he's put out a tweet and he's tagged me, and he said, "Where is the line now, Dong? The line has been crossed. Go now." I tell you what, if we lose this game, Twitter is going to be...
it's proper. I'm going to be on it till 2 a.m. because it's going to be so entertaining.
What's up with Harley Dean? To be fair, he's playing all right today. He's looking like a leader. There's plenty of players that are playing terribly. I don't know why he gets all the stick. It's because he's the captain, I think. It's one of them. I feel like tweets about him posting stuff about his dog. Like, he can still have a life outside of football at the end of the day. Yes, we're not playing very well at the minute, but he's playing like he wants to play for us.
Yeah,
at the minute, which is what matters to me. And
I think the problem with the reason I think why some people get annoyed with him is because the way he comes across. He comes across as a little bit, I don't know, not quite passionate enough. He's a bit arrogant. Like when George Friend speaks, you see, or Hogan, that Hogan interview, there was some really we're playing crap and it's not acceptable. But genuinely, it almost looks like Dean sort of going through the motions a bit. And I think that maybe hacks people off a bit. I mean, that's just his personality. I'm not saying that's what he's like, but he doesn't help himself, maybe.
Yeah, Hogan and Karanka are having a chat here. And Gardner, he seems to be talking about. He's pointing towards the goal, which is a good sign.
No, I think Hogan's handing a transfer request in, so that's not.
He's I've not seen the notepad yet, so all hope is not lost. I've not seen the notepad.
I'm sure words got back to him to put the notepad away. You're not helping yourself.
Oh, I've seen the goal back, and it makes me want to cry.
Don't. Oh.
Guys, get your score predictions in below while we're having a short water break. Get your predictions in. Drop a like on the video. I think we got like 200. I think it was 180. Ended up being over 200 likes on the last video that me and Swaino did. But if you want us to keep doing these through the good and the bad, mostly bad, drop a like and And subscribe if you are new. That would be very much appreciated because more people see it. Then it goes out to more Blues fans, and we can put them through this misery together.
A problem shared is a problem halved, as they say.
That's what they say, and it needs to be halved many a time. This one.
I'm just sending a text to someone, and I slightly mistyped the word "doing," and it came up as a replacement with "dong."
It's a sign. Don says 5-0 Millwall. Gary says 2-0 Millwall. Harry says, I think we need Monk back to save us. We're going to need more than a Monk. We're going to need something much more holy. Martin, that was terrible. Martin says 2-1 Blues. James says 4-0. Oh, God. I remember the days we'd be coming down here and beating them 6-0, no dramas.
God, yeah.
And here we are. Here we are.
So, okay, here's a question.
Hold on. Andrew said, seen better crossing from the under-10s down the local park. Careful. Hold on. What were you saying, Swaino?
No, I was just saying, so to sort of take things ahead, if we think that as will happen, that Karanka gets sacked at some point, people say, oh, get Paul Cook in or whoever. Given the fact that obviously a lot of people wouldn't want to come, but let's assume that everyone we approach would be interested. Who would be in the frame for people? This is thinking about just stopping us from getting relegated, so sort of a Harry Redknapp situation. I know
but it might need to happen, but I don't want someone short term. That's why I was really happy when Karanka signed.
Yeah.
I want a long-term project, and I hate having to keep restarting this every year because I'm not getting any younger. You know what I mean?
Well, Joe. Yes.
Every single year, we're like, this is the time we're going to start. It might take 5 years, it might take 10 years, whatever. And it's like, oh, start again.
All I hope for at the start of each season now is mid-table mediocrity. Even that seems like that's equivalent to us winning the bloody Champions League these days.
Yeah,
if I thought we could finish 11th, I'd be so happy. I could die a happy man.
Yeah, we're honestly playing like if you look at our results, we're playing like a. It's like a relegated team pretty much already. I just don't know. Like we haven't been in the third division for so long, but we just keep playing like we are, and the players we've got. It just shouldn't be happening. We've got such a good squad about us.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of depth in there. San Jose making a good block then. No. Oh,
I mean,
God.
all across the whole squad, we've got the best squad as a whole that we've had in ages. And they're all not, there's obviously a problem because they're not all bad players. They're all decent or pretty good players. And
yeah.
Something's seriously wrong.
We haven't seemed to have an atmosphere about the club where we look like we're going to move forward since Gary Monk, and then probably Gary Rowett.
Yeah,
we need someone who can do that, and I don't know if it's just too late or if there's no one that can do that about. But or we've just got this reputation now of being this club where managers get sacked and we're destined to go down. It's just such a shame, what happened with Monk and with Rowett even, because can you imagine if that actually worked out?
Yeah.
With Rowett. And we invested money with him and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man, because it'd have been years now. Oh, Hogan had a go. That's a shot. That's one for the stats. There we go.
Technically a shot. A couple of people in the comments suggesting managers. James says Nigel Pearson. BCFC 8 says Paul Cook. Mark Richardson says Barry Fry, which I'd be happy with. Yeah.
Nah.
I wasn't being serious.
It's how old is he now? You never know. It might happen.
I won't put anything past this club, I tell you. It just does feel like we're shuffling. It was Dean. Is it Dean Ashton on Quest? On the EFL highlights a couple of weeks ago, and he said Blues are meandering into the relegation zone, and I thought that's really accurate, and that's the worst thing. Fancy just drifting into relegation with no fight. And then Darren Purse last week, when he said that on Twitter, that he was really concerned about Blues' lack of passion and fight. And you think, that's unforgivable, isn't it? However bad the manager is, you still put a shift in, you still work hard.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I do get that, and it's like a lot of, I get a lot of the times the players they can sort of hide behind the manager, and the blame goes onto the manager a lot of the time. But you look at players need motivating and stuff, and they're frustrated. They need someone that can bring them together. But I think it's when you look at what the impact that Monk had, the impact that Rowett had, got the club, got the fans, got the players on side.
Yeah.
Just put confidence into this team, and we didn't have to have a good team. I feel like that's always it with Blues. Like, we never have to have a great side, like with loads of quality. We're always about our mental strength, our willingness to do more and drive on, and we just have completely lost that and lost our identity in the process. San Jose has the touch of it. I can't even say it on YouTube. It's just, what's going on today? Has he had a couple of beers? Like he's had a couple of strayers.
Oh, no.
Oh. Almost. Okay. If you're looking at this and you scratch off the goal at the start of the game, the error, again, shock. There's been another error. There's literally one or two or three every single game.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't even think about them. But scratch that off. We don't have an error. What are you saying about this game? If I'm looking at it, it looks like since the goal, we've been in the ascendancy. Here's Hogan. Oh, no.
I would say exactly. If it was 0-0, I'd say we look a bit more up for it than Millwall. Millwall will look comfortable.
Well, they are 1-0 at the same time, aren't they? So it's like...
Yeah.
So it's not I guess it's not the best angle to use for me, but I'm trying to be a little bit positive. But at least we are showing some fight. But it's been half an hour now, and I don't think we've actually had a shot on target. Closest we've come, I mean, maybe we have, but closest we've come for me, I think, is Harley Dean's shot that just went wide of the post.
Yeah.
So yeah,
as I say,
Sunic is shocking as well.
It's poor quality, but it's loads better than the last game. But that's not enough to get us out of trouble. I think that's how I'd sum it up. If you just came and saw this game, you go, this is a really poor game. But if you saw the game last week, you'd say that's one of the worst games of football you've ever seen from us anyway. So we're improved to a level of bad.
I mean, that's putting it nicely.
I'm being YouTube friendly.
Yeah. Exactly.
Someone thought, what's Claudio Ranieri up to these days? Probably not planning to come to Blues, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he'd rather just chill in his villa.
Yeah.
I don't...
Because, it's again, like you said about managers, if you look at it as, take the emotion out of it, if you're looking at a job, go on. No, yeah. Go
on. Oh, nice. Go on, Gardner, get in it. Oh, Jesus! Can't pass the ball.
It's timid. It's just timid.
No one can pass the ball. No one can... Oh!
What? He's stuck. You're right.
I'm losing my mind. I know
the feeling, mate.
Oh God.
Oh, shit.
No, not another high line.
Get him.
Harley Dean gets back well there, shepherds the ball out of play,
well
doesn't do an Adam Clayton and allow... There you go. There you go, mate.
Also, didn't do a San Jose and try to pass it back to the keeper.
Honestly, I want to find a stat on errors because I've never seen so many in one season. Like,
when I did the last one with you, and I said that I think the difference that Gary Monk made, the biggest difference he made to the club, to everything, was we cut out errors.
That's exactly what we need right now. If you think about it, I'd love to see how many points we'd actually gain if we got rid of the errors. Even half of them or 70% of them. Like, you reduce the errors a lot. How many points do we actually get from these games?
Because even like passing, that was the thing. Is just how many times do we pass to a member of the opposition? and other teams just don't do it. With that, we must make. I think you're right. We must make more unforced errors than any other team.
And it's just it's the whole look. It's just the panic. It's the panic. Yeah. It's the stress. 1-0 down. Even when we're 1-0 up, we're like, oh God, we got to keep this. We can't lose this. This is so vital.
Yeah.
And everyone is absolutely stressing.
Yeah. I mean, to actually give a positive, which is hard to do, you can see at least they seem to be really trying. They are giving it some. They are trying. They're trying. If it was a kid playing football, you say you're trying too hard, and you tell them to calm down and relax. But that they're desperate to try and achieve something. But confidence is absolutely nil.
Yeah. George Borough fan says, pass something Clayton was bad at. It'd be good to know your thoughts more on him. Karanka seems to really like him, but he's come here and he's absolutely dreadful.
Carol says, bad errors equals bad training regime. Yeah, I mean, there's got to be there's got to be a good reason.
I don't know. I don't know if it's. I feel like there was a way. There probably is a part to play with that, but I think mostly it comes from the whole mentality around our club at the minute. I feel like players get nervous. I feel like they're, and when you're nervous or you're overthinking, you do make errors.
Yeah.
You're not focused.
And do you not think the other thing is that like if you're playing a system that you're used to and you're playing it every week and you've got a balanced side, when you pass the ball, when you kick the ball somewhere, you know someone's going to be there, and you know who's going to be there. But
is no one giving Harper a shout there? He's going to have a go. He's hit it against the player. No, Harper's had the ball. He's just got, he won it back in the end, but no one seemed to give him a shout then, or he weren't listening.
No, that's the thing. There's no, when you get to the point where players don't even need to look up, they pass it, and there'll be the player they know there. That's what happens when you play the same team, the same formation.
Yeah.
Then people get to, so you reduce the number of errors then. Whereas now it's like every game is completely different people, different system. And so there's no chance that you can get used to it. So you will make more errors.
Don here says 30 minutes in and no shots on target. Says it all that. It's like watching a team of strangers. That is very well put.
That's exactly right.
That's it. Team of strangers. Honestly, I've been watching this and it looks like Harley Dean is playing at right back at the minute, and Collins pushed up a little bit. I don't know what the system is, but Collins seems to be playing right wing. Harley Dean's playing right back. Pedersen's up there. What is it? I'm just very confused.
I'm confused.
Oh, he tried to nutmeg him. He's full of confidence, man. Shaved it off, full of confidence. His dog's got lots of sperm. He's loving life at the minute.
Juki's not getting. He's not getting much of the ball though, is he? Juki. He's not really touching much.
No. It's one of them. Like, wingers. Bella, Sanchez, two of our best players. It's like, does Karanka think it doesn't work in the system with having two up front and them two because maybe they're not as good as their defensive duties?
Oh yeah, well that's why I think you should play 4-4-2 with two wingers in that case. Yeah. That's surely. I mean, because this again, as bad as this is, this looks, and apart from the dreadful mistake, we look more sort of a little bit more solid than other games. As they're going to score again, probably. Do you know what I mean? We look a bit better.
Well in. Oh, Clark sort of did well there. Yeah.
I think it's going to go off soon, That's the second or third time he's been down.
David said, sign 14 new players when 2 or 3 quality ones would have made the difference. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think Etheridge is a big improvement. Although, he's had a bit of a topsy-turvy season, but the whole team's been dreadful.
Yeah.
Hold on. God.
But we also did need more players. I mean, we haven't got any depth on the bench. We were playing teenagers and kids, weren't we? So I think we did need quite a few. I think we needed more than 2 or 3.
I think Sanchez was a great addition.
Yeah.
I really do. Who else?
Well, Bella's been good. He's not consistent, but he's
yeah. Oh yeah. I weren't counting Bella because he was here like last season, weren't he? But
yeah. Well,
Bella's a big. He's great. He's great. I do like him. Yeah, he's not amazingly consistent, but he's quality. He's got a lot of quality about him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, San Jose's been disappointing. Hogan back in. He looks like he still needs confidence. It was good for him to score 2 the other game, but yeah, still not really scoring as much as you'd like him to. Go on, Harley Dean again. Harley Dean's had the most attempts so far. Is a centre back, but I don't know. Help.
Well, here's a question for you, Joe. That when we won at Bristol City and Reading, those 2 away games, and it all looked like, yeah, things are coming together now. Why didn't it? What happened? Why did it collapse again? It was so fragile. Our sort of positivity for a couple of games, it looked really good, and then it evaporated.
Let's give the boys a chance. I hope so. I don't quite know. I think it was the fact of like. And you know what's interesting? Like, if we'd have won the game after that, and we'd have gone on some sort of run, where we are now could be completely different.
Yeah,
but we've had this whole. I don't know what it is, but we did look good.
I think you made a good point though about the reason for this whole situation is deeper than just the manager and just the owner. It's everything that's happened around the club. Because I mean, you think as well. I often feel sorry for all the people who work at the club, and a lot of them support Blues, or they've been there quite a long time. I know there's been a lot of people who've been got rid of, but the atmosphere must be pretty rubbish for everyone there. You know, if you're on the media or the admin team and you're having to put stuff out, which is your job, and you just get vilified on Twitter and stuff, you know, it must be horrible. You know, they're just doing their job, trying to be positive. And so you're right. I think it's you even as a player, everyone you meet every day, it's like, oh yeah, you're right. Everyone must be having a crap time, and there's no way out of it. And the only way out of it is to start winning games. And
it really is. It really is, and that's why a lot of the time people do need this whole new manager thing, because you need a clean slate and you need people to start believing again. And a lot of players just lose faith, and they don't see an opportunity to turn it around for any reason. Like, I don't know. I don't want it to be that way. I want us to be able to be good under Karanka. But yeah, I just don't know how many games we're going to have to lose before we start to think, okay, we need to do something about this. Because let me quickly check the games in the table. So we've got we're losing, obviously. Coventry are losing to Norwich 1-0. Timu Pukki with the goal there. Brentford are beating QPR 1-0. Ivan Toney with another goal. We were linked with him.
Were we?
Yeah, we were linked with him. Like, I think he was slightly too much for us. He was 8 mil like up front, but he's got almost what has he got? Like 20 odd goals now.
Yeah,
already. Swansea 0, Forest 0. Let's have a look. Right, so Rotherham are yet to play yet. Like, let's say this game finishes 1-0 Millwall. We are on 28 points with 30 played. Wickham will have a game in hand on us. So yeah, we are 9 points off the bottom, rock bottom. Oh, Hogan, hold on. Hogan whips a ball in. There's no one there. Never mind. So we've got Sheffield Wednesday above us on 28. Also, better goal difference, but they've got a game in hand. And then the important one is 21st place, like first place outside of those bottom three. But it's scary because it's Rotherham, and they will have 3 games in hand on us, and they're a point above us. 3
games?
Yeah, they've played 27. However, you've got Coventry. Coventry have played 30, and they are on 31 points. So I think they're playing now. Yeah, so if they lose to Norwich tonight, we'll be 2 points off them. But I hate the fact that we're doing these calculations.
It's not the case of are we better than the teams. It's just who's more crap than us, which is again how we've escaped the last few seasons. We've been lucky, you know.
Yeah, it's. I think now is more vital a time than ever because you've got. We're in the bottom three now, and if we continue to drift and we make a big gap for ourselves, like a 6-point gap, you know, between us and safety, mentally, that is just incredibly difficult to try and overcome.
Yeah.
Like, that is difficult. Like, those games that we always lose against the teams around us become so much more important as well. Because that 6 gets changed, you know, it turns to 9. Colin, good tackle there. Was it free kick? No. Oh, God, he almost passed it to... Gee, don't pass it into your own box.
But did you see that? Colin was right up the field, made a mistake, and he had to run all the way back. So the amount of energy he's just expended for nothing.
Hold on, my dog's moaning at me. You're so cheeky.
That was a good
box. Go on in.
Go on. See you later.
Oh, dear. Right, 1-0, 43 minutes gone. It's almost half time. We yet to have a shot on target. Pedersen, he's working his way into the box now. He tried it.
That's
he tried it again.
It's 4 miles an hour, but it's a shot.
It's a shot on target. He tried. He saw it. It was almost the same as the one that he didn't score the other game. It just weren't quite set up right for him, but he got it on target. God, that shouldn't even count. But okay, first one out the way. It only took 45 minutes. Oh no, it's not even gone out of play. Gardner trying to find an option, then didn't really have any. Ran out of space and lost the ball. Who do you think has been the shining light today, Swaino? Is it the?
Okay, shall I genuinely try and answer? Who's played? I think who's played. Probably
who wanted it the most?
Say. Or Dean. Maybe I'll have to say I might get slated. Harley Dean, like you said, he seems up for it most. He seems to have made. To be honest, he's had most sort of shots towards goal. So
yeah,
Harley Dean shining light today.
I think Harley Dean. I think Hogan as well has played well. You know, he seems like he's up for it. Duke, I feel like I've barely seen him. I feel like he's trying, but he's completely gone missing this game for me. I would love to know how many touches he's had.
That's what is Karanka's going to go. See, we don't need 2 up top. We only need 1. So I'm hoping he'll do something more in the second half because he'll just take him off and bring on another midfielder or something.
Let's have a look. George says, I think you need a proven target man and no Clayton or friend from a Borough fan.
Really? Do you not rate whoever said that? Do you not rate George Friend? I think he's been a good addition. I think he's a really you know, obviously everyone's playing bad this season. It's a horrendous season, but I think he's a good influence. He's a good player to have.
Simon says, why we spent 2 million on Cosgrove to not put him in the squad.
Yeah.
1 for the under-23s. Go on, get your nut on it, someone. It's never falls to us. Yeah, actually, you know what? Let me have a look at who is actually on the bench. 3 minutes added on now. Oh God.
Yeah, I don't know who's on the bench either. So.
Right, Birmingham City. Goal for Millwall. Wallace 3 minutes in. Oh dear. This is just so disappointing. I'm so sorry that this is how you have to spend your birthday evening.
Well, I had a great day, so I knew it was going to take a downward slant.
At least you knew. You know what I mean? At least you knew already.
Yeah. It's not like
reactions on Facebook. Let's have a look. On the bench, we've got Prieto, Friend, Valerie. Why don't you come on over? Halilovic could change things. Turrell, Sanchez, Bella, Lecco. So we've got game changers on the bench. Even McCree.
Cosgrove.
No Cosgrove, no.
What? He must be injured. He can't have just dropped him for no reason. Huddersfield.
He would have. He'd put McCree in, but yeah, I mean, if he's not injured, it's strange because there's no other striker on the bench.
Yeah,
unless you count Lecco as a striker.
No. Do you know, that was the thing that was doing my head in that horrendous last game. How many times did he not pass the ball? Go on.
Gardner driving forward here. Good ball from Gardner. Unlucky corner. That was good from Gardner. That was nice. He had his head up. He was confident. He was moving forward. A couple of touches off the old thigh. Played a good pass through. Could have had a little bit more on it. And I've got a black screen.
Me too. So that's good. So for those of you watching on Sky, if you can, in the text, if you can tell us what's happening.
It's streaming it off Sky.
Oh, did you
see that? No way.
So hold on, I've still got commentary. Oh, it's back. It's back. We're back.
We got nothing from the corner then. That's so funny. They're streaming it from Sky. Is it just
charging you 10 quid for it?
I'm going to tweet it. My Blues TV just lagged and it popped up saying,
yes, brilliant. It's half time.
Half time, 1-0.
Right, Joe, you do your half-time summary. I'm going to go and get a cup of tea and my Skittles because it's my birthday.
Let's go. Let's hope they bring us some luck. Taste the rainbow.
I shall return. Thank you, everyone. See you shortly.
Why did I forget we are on red button? I'm not talking, I'm tweeting. And pay them a tenner for this. I'm absolutely in shock. Oh dear. Okay. Guys, let me know your halftime reviews. I want 3-word reviews. 3 words. Let me know and we'll go through them quickly. Friend has been okay for us, yes. As a Chelsea fan, I think Blues are a good team. Your Blues are, we're not. Clayton was one of the best midfielders in the league. That was 2015. We're in 2021 now. That's a fair point. He's injured. Is he definitely injured? Oh, God. He picked up a knock in training. Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. Not good, but I'm glad he weren't just picked up for no reason. Got some Millwall fans in here. Terrible. Terrible. I'm happy to have you Millwall fans in here. I've had to block a few of you that have been saying some not so nice things. Chris feed is gone. Oh, was that the Blues feed? Yeah, black screen too. Yeah. Blues are falling apart. Yeah. That's funny, man. I'm fuming. Oh, God. Right. Where are Birmingham in the league? We're second bottom. It's not the best. I don't know when it's going to change, honestly. It's an absolute nightmare. Oh, God. He's got to go, ain't he? He's got to go, surely. Agreed, Jack. Agreed, mate. Oh, dear. San Jose or Ndoye. I'd have Ndoye at this point. It's not just Karanka. The players need to put in the work as well. I do get that. Like, you know, it's very easy for the players to hide behind the manager and all that. But yeah, it is a bit of both. But you also need a manager to motivate your team. I feel like the players are playing for him. There's just a big lack of confidence at the minute, you know. It's not like they've all thrown their toys out the pram. We've got a lot of firepower on the bench. Huge 45. Sanchez and Bella on for San Jose and Harper. I think this needs a big halftime change. And I think bringing the wingers on would be a good idea. But whether that'll happen or not, I'm not sure. I'd take off Duke. I mean, no, actually I wouldn't. It's just he hasn't really done a lot. But I don't feel like he's going to put the wingers on as well as having 2 strikers up front. I just don't think he's going to do it. But I do think we need to get them 2 on. But yes. Worst thing is Dong won't have the bottle to sack Karanka and admit that they're wrong. No, I agree, because I also think that, you know, he could be worrying about his own job as well, and that could have a part to play. But then again, I'm not sure, because that would be somewhat of a conflict of interest. Tell me something positive. Nothing at the minute, mate. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. While you're here, drop a like on the video, though. Let's see what we're on at the minute. I know the Blues aren't playing too well, but if you do enjoy the streams, it would be much appreciated if you dropped a like on the video. Subscribe as well if you're new, and hit the notifications bell so you know when I upload a new video. We've got 220 people watching on YouTube at the minute, and we've got 55 likes. I want to see if we can get this to 100 likes. That is what I'm after. We're on 55 at the minute, so let's see what happens, shall we? Why doesn't he just walk? Because there's a lot of money on the line, really. I don't expect him to. Like, they should sack him. You know, after this game, I don't think he'll walk. He doesn't show any signs that he wants to walk at all. And also, he's got 2.5 more years of his contract left. Skittles, let's go.
Get
Love
it.
to see that. Ever since we sacked Rowett, it's gone down. It's a 3-year plan. It's been a 3-year plan that's taken 6 years, and we're lower down than we were.
Can they afford to sack Karanka?
You what?
Can they afford to sack him? Compensation and all that?
I don't think so. No. No, because he's on a 3-year deal, and they've already sacked manager after manager. It's costing more than players at the minute.
Yeah. Oh, God.
It's a project.
We could be stuck with Karanka and Dom as we head down into League Two.
I just want to see Dong gone. Dong gone.
So, okay, Joe, I'm just going to ask you straight out. Will we get relegated?
Honestly, I've not been more sure of it than this season. I think there's a number of factors. Just the way we're playing, the way it usually comes a lot later, rather than the Clark season where we were pretty much crap the old season through. But we had fight then still. Crap team. We had fight again. We were playing Cadiz in midfield. But we had fight about us. We had a manager that got that out of us, even though his lineups were dodgy, whatever. We had this underdog thing about us. But now it's like we're too good to be underdogs. We need to, we're better than this, and it's that whole. I don't know. It's difficult. I do think we're gonna get relegated if things don't change soon. I think if we get into March and we've not seen anything positive, we've not won a game, then I think we will get relegated.
I think it would be terminal decline by then, because there's no way. But I mean, it's going to be hard enough now, because even if Karanka went and we got a new manager in, say, for next week, that's a hell of a challenge. But like you said, it's like anything. You get a new manager in, who it's basically someone who comes in and has not been part of anything, all the crap you've had before, and says, "What's wrong with you guys? You're brilliant. We know you can play," all that kind of stuff. Yeah. It's breezy, brings in a fresh team who are all happy and positive. They've not been part of it before, and it's just psychology, isn't it?
100%. 100%. That's a big part of us at the minute. It's a big part of the problem is the mentality. We've got ability, we've got ability. Yeah, we could be better in some areas, but we're not bottom three. This squad is not bottom three.
100% not.
Probably lower half of the mid-table.
Well, we've got some really decent players. And the thing is, we know, because you think how many of those players were here for when Gary Monk was manager.
Yeah.
Our defence, everyone sometimes really gets slagged off. We were brilliant. Pedersen and Collan sort of as wing-backs kind of thing. And then Robertson, Dean in the middle. It was brilliant. Yeah. We conceded a few goals, made a few mistakes.
Look at Hogan when he first joined as well. Banging the goals in. Absolutely. When he has confidence, the team doesn't have it at the minute, and that's why he's struggling as well, I think. But you put him in this team with confidence, creating loads of chances.
He doesn't get any service. That's the other problem.
Yeah, which I get, and like you could argue before when he first joined, he wasn't getting a lot of service either. But he had Duke knocking down the ball for him a lot of the time, so he might only get 1 or 2 chances per game. But he had the confidence; he would only need 1. He'd only need one a lot of the time. So there is a player there as well, but I'm very interested to see this. I'm seeing this Central Sports memorabilia thing on here now.
Yeah.
And I actually had to look at them for the first time on the weekend, and I was like, I actually got bloody. I'm think. Oh, actually, I don't want to say. I don't know if he's going to be watching. I won't say, because just in case someone is watching, but give me a few ideas. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Let's leave it there, shall we? So anyway, remember.
Oh, hold on. Did you hear the? I'm just watching the adverts at the minute. I'm more into the adverts than anything.
Yeah. Let's talk
the tweet about the disaster recovery thing.
Yeah.
There's the advert that comes with every game.
I love this one. The AMG Logistics, bless them. So they just got a picture of a plane, and then he actually reads out the website and the phone number. It's bless them. They must have had about 12 quid to spend on this. I think
who designed that? I'm sorry, but you're paying for advertising, and you've got like something that's made on paint with a plane cut out. Oh, God. It's snobs.
And the best thing we can talk about is the adverts.
Your adverts are shit.
I just love it.
What the fucking hell is that? What the fucking hell is that? Oh dear. We gotta laugh, ain't you? Because we can't sing it at the Blues anymore, so we've got to just take this out adverts. Why the travel adverts, by the way? We can't travel.
I'm going to phone up Simplexity Travel or go to their website and say, well, I can't travel anyway.
Why are you showing me pictures of bloody when I'm stuck in bloody Tamworth?
Yeah, you're not supposed to leave your own postcode, yet they're saying you can fly all over the bloody world. Mind you, that said, you can go to places. You can go to America.
I can't afford to go to America, Swaino.
Okay, yeah, there is that, obviously, yeah.
If anyone wants to buy me a ticket to go to America, please do.
Let's do a GoFundMe.
I tell you what, by the time for my 30th, I'm going to do a big Vegas or big US trip where I go everywhere. So if we've got any USA followers and you want to come and have a beer or something,
I've got a load of family in the States, so I'm sure they'll put you up. And in fact, I've got relatives in Birmingham, Alabama.
Ooh,
yeah, and Florida and Pennsylvania.
Jesus,
and somewhere else.
My family stretches wide. Fair play.
Absolutely, yeah.
I've got family in Dublin, and
that's on the way to America.
I mean, it's my favourite place. I know this is totally off football, but it's my favourite place. I want to just one day just retire there.
In a
little cottage.
Yeah, I loved it. I've only been once, but it was really buzzing. And there was the rugby on as well. So it was Ireland against Australia, I think. So there are loads of Aussies there. It was great.
You've got a ticket for Alabama. Yeah. How cool?
Oh, there you go.
There we go. I'm off to Vegas in July. Oh, bloody hell. Is that a replay? Are you going? Can you go? I'm in Hawaii. Oh my God. I could do a road trip.
That's Hawaii. Okay, I'm quite jealous.
Yeah.
I'm off to the States in October. If I see you guys, I'll bring you back.
Is that another American? New manager at least brings some fire in. Karanka is so drab. Can only imagine his team talks. Yeah. He probably does it. He probably just shows them the notepad. Yeah. And it's just a sad face. And everyone's like, sad face, and then a picture of a goal with an arrow.
Oh God, it's just tragic, isn't it? God. We still watch it, and lots of people still watch it. And okay, what's going to happen second half?
I will, mate. As soon as I can. As soon as I can afford a ticket, I'll be there. As soon as I'm allowed to. BrummieJoe's big tour. We can go around. I'll make a video. We'll go around to America. We'll see what the football's like over there. I've always wanted to see. You know, have you heard this? The chants. It's like, you're not very good. You're not very good. We are better than you. That sort of thing. So it'd be good to experience that.
Hey, boo, guys, don't be so mean. Outside, you fools. Yeah, they'd be quite shocked by it.
To be fair, I want to go see Birmingham Legion.
Yeah.
Hammer down. When we get put into administration and become no more, I can go to America and live there, and I'll hammer down every weekend.
Gee, you can't just casually say when we get put into administration. I mean, that's a horrific thought.
Oh God, has it got that bad?
Yeah, it will happen
though. Brummie on the bus. On the plane. I'd take a while to get on the bus, wouldn't it? Jesus. Thoughts on the game so far? Disappointing to see us with yet another error. I think after that we've shown some fight. We've not created enough chances by far. I think, but I think if there's a chance we can get back into this game. But I think we need to change. I think we need a sub.
Here we go.
San Jose still is not in the bath yet, so he's back on the pitch. No changes.
Error. They haven't threatened us, have they?
No change. No, they haven't, but they haven't needed to.
Exactly.
I think as well. It's like I don't think we've had really any threat other than Harley Dean swinging his boot at it, and it's not often going to end up in the back of the net. No subs. What in the world was San Jose thinking? I don't know, but it wasn't about how to pass a football. I really don't know. I would love to know. I would love to know. Birmingham, are you listening? Yeah, I think it's one of them where we give it 5 or 10. But if it's another one of them where he gets to 80 minutes and he's not made a sub because he doesn't want to confuse the team, I'm going home. I'm already home. He's looking at his watch. Okay, he's trying to see when his dinner's ready. Okay, we're about to kick off, but I was too busy talking. I do need a little wee.
You have a wee.
I'll be 2 minutes. Can you actually see the comments now?
Yeah, I'm so excited. Can I just say that the last time you went for a wee Blues conceded in the last game we did, so don't take too long.
Okay. Can you
probably best go for number 2 and just spend 45 minutes.
Okay, I'll be quick. All
right. I'll do some live commentary. Although I know we're always behind everyone else, so we're just saying, I think they might score, and they've already scored. But anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Have a nice wee. Well, okay. Joe's off. We can talk about him now. No, we won't. Here we are again. And okay, so like we said, being positive, it wasn't as bad as last week. I don't think anything could be that bad. But then having the 5 at the back and 2 strikers up front, although Juki's not done anything, I think we look a little bit more solid. I say solid, less fragile, apart from that honking error. But that said, Millwall haven't really had to do a huge amount. They've contained us. There's a lot of huffing and puffing from Blues. But Millwall have sort of kept us at bay fairly easily, I think. Yeah. Hello, James BC. How are you? So I've temporarily taken over BrummieJoe's channel. You can follow me on Twitter, by the way, @Swaino. Always lots of jolly, humorous stuff there for you. Hello. So feel free to do that. But yeah, I mean, what does everyone think? I mean, it's worse than last week, Rich. Rich thinks it's worse than last week. I don't know. I don't think it's worse. I think it's pretty close. I think it was. I mean, we've got the rest of the game to go, but I don't know. What do other people think? Is it less rubbish than last week? Individual errors scream corruption to me, says Joe. You might be right. Harley says, who do you think we should bring on? It almost doesn't make any difference these days because apparently it confuses the players. But if Lico comes on, he needs to learn to just pass the ball because he's got ability, but he just tries to keep the ball too long and then loses it, and it's so frustrating. Ball in, but no joy for Blues. It's going to get more and more desperate with 2 minutes in. I mean, let's be honest. They are They are trying. They are trying. They've scored 2, Joe. No, they haven't. Well, we have relegation. Or do we have hope? Says Xbox 14. It feels like the players, I don't know if they say accepted relegation, but I don't think they believe at the moment anything's going to change. So unless they get a new manager, I think as a player, if I was playing in that team, I just think nothing's going to change how we will feel unless we get a new manager.
Hogan's out wide. Can he whip a ball in? Crossing by Gardner. Oh, Duke went for it at the back stick, then couldn't quite get there. Good to know he's on the pitch. Come on, Duke. Oh, he needs a goal, man. He needs a goal desperately, doesn't he?
When did he last score, Dukey?
I honestly don't know. I think the defender just did enough there. But that's more like it. Get balls in like that. Get it near Duke at the back stick. Let's have a look. James Kelly, do you reckon he'll go to... Did you answer this one? Did you answer this
No,
one?
sorry, no, I didn't.
Do you think he goes tonight if we don't win or draw? If we lose the game? I think in any other circumstance he would, but I just don't. I think we're holding on for dear life. I think Dung doesn't like. I don't know whether it's that. I don't know whether it's probably the financial implications have some part to play in it. If we can weather the storm, I don't know if it's going to be tonight, but probably this month if things don't turn around, because it starts to get to a point where you think about the financial implications of going down and you're weighing that up against sacking him. You want it to turn around, but we're just each game that passes at the minute, you lose hope. I think a draw keeps him in a job for a little bit, and then see how we do. Who have we even got next week? It's not Norwich, is it?
Sheffield Wednesday.
Is it Wednesday? That's a huge game now. That's a huge game. Wow.
12 pointers now, let alone 6 pointers.
Yeah, exactly.
When were Birmingham last in the Premier League? 2011.
Yeah, 2011 got relegated. Oh dear. Lecco always plays out of position. Does he? I don't know. I haven't even seen him that much. I feel like he doesn't make too much of a difference. He seemed to play well against Man City.
Yeah. But when he came on last week, it was just he had the ball and he'd run and he'd beat someone and he'd have the ball and he'd keep the ball and keep the ball and keep the ball, and there'd be people available and then he'd lose it. And he kept doing it.
That's what a lot of my mates who are Baggies fans said about him. Decision making when he gets into, he can get into those positions, but his decision making isn't really up there. We can't win easy games. No chance winning a massive one. Yeah. Honestly, I'm losing hope, man. Why doesn't Karanka walk? There's a lot of financial, he's got 2 years' salary that is guaranteed. He's not been in a job for 18 months. He doesn't want to fail as well. When you walk, you're conceding failure. And I feel like he does feel like he can turn it around. And I feel like until he gets sacked, he shouldn't. And I think without the fans being there as well, you can just keep your eye off social and you can crack on with your job. I feel like it's a lot harder for a manager, and managers are probably more likely to walk if they're getting absolute stick at the games. So I feel like that does play some kind of part in it. And, Karanka, I don't think Karanka's the type of person that would admit defeat like that.
I think, and was it Hogan or George Friend or someone had said about the fact that they're living in an echo chamber at the minute, and they said they need the fans to, I think it was Hogan said they need the fans to give them...
What kind of ball was that?
Well, nothing happened.
Christ.
Oh no. So as much as having the fans can have a negative effect, I think overall it has a positive effect. It has it just creates a reaction. And when your confidence is low, all you think about is how crap everything is. If you've got fans saying, go on, you can do it, go on, it gives you a bit of impetus, and that's often all you need.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, Harper's just took a bit of a blow.
Has he actually? I've not seen him too much. He's done a couple. He's not.
No, we've not really had any shining lights today, have we? God.
I think if this had been in other times, and we hadn't had all this terrible situation that's going on, and we were watching this game, we just say it was turgid.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Oh, God.
There's a free kick to Millwall. 35 yards out or so, 40 yards out. 52 minutes played. Yeah, we need some changes. We need something here.
I'd get San Jose off, to be honest.
Yeah. Go to 4 at the back. Get your 2 wingers on.
Yeah. What have we got to lose? I think give it to 60 minutes. Give it another few minutes, and then bring on some wingers.
We've got to, mate, because we know this is a huge game for us, and if it gets to that point as well, where we're like, oh, I don't want to make changes. The difference is we're 1-0 down. If we were 0-0, I don't think there'd be any.
Yeah.
If you're nothing, he'd be happy with the point, I think.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Here's a question then: if it was 0-0, and you were the manager, considering how terrible everything is, do you think a point would be enough to give some sort of hope, or do you think no, we've just got to try and win?
I think it would be the case of you wouldn't be throwing everything to get the win. In that sense, you'd take a point and you'd probably be like, okay, there's a point on the board. It's not ideal. We move, and it probably buys you a bit of time. And obviously, the difference between not winning, getting the point, and losing the game is huge. So I do think, I think you set yourself up to try and win the game, but you manage it.
Yeah.
You don't throw everything on.
Because it's all about that building confidence, and obviously you'll feel more confident not losing than losing. So that there's that. And
that's what Karanka was trying to do at the start of the season, weren't it? And that's getting those draws in, stopping us losing, and moving from there. So we can't just quickly go to switch to this winning mentality, I suppose. But we need to see some sort of change, and I think we've got to get a system that creates chances, though. And I think, like we've said earlier, like the biggest thing is avoiding these errors. It's these errors, they're more important than anything. The amount of points we drop due to these absolutely avoidable schoolboy errors.
Yeah, that's the thing. And aside from conceding goals like it just means we never have any passages of creative play. We never keep the ball for very long. So there's no chance for the team to build up a system where they're used to playing together, because we just keep the ball. You watch the number of games you watch, and the opposition keep the ball for 20, 30 seconds. We keep it for 4 seconds and lose it constantly. So you can never build up any momentum.
No.
So, aside from conceding goals, it just means you can never develop a style. Go on.
Oh, no one's there. Where's the support? Sunjic, he's got no one. No one.
Really? That's insane.
Oh, terrible ball. Hogan there trying to get in on the keeper. No. What? Where's the support there? That was a shocking ball as well. I mean, just moments like that. Oh my God, he's bringing on Valerie.
What?
He's bringing on Valerie. 1-0 down. He's bringing on a right back.
Well.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, what a block.
Oh.
What a block. Ollie Dean. Ollie Dean has put his body on the line there. That is block of the season.
With his face.
Oh, Harley Dean. That is
with his
defending.
Yes.
What a block there.
That's what you want to see.
Wow.
That's probably the highlight of the season.
That is incredible. That is incredible. Terrible defending, right? But that is what I'm on about. I said he was up for it today. Both ends of the pitch. But I thought that was a certain goal. I thought that was 2-0 all day.
That was, well done, Hart. Okay, you get the standing ovation. That would have been a standing ovation from the fans, I think. if we'd been there. That was we'll probably concede now, but cracking effort.
Yeah, I mean, it's just good. It's just good to see. Oh Jesus. It's just good to see that sort of dedication. Like, and you know what? I'm happy for him because he's had so much stick. That's a terrible. Oh, you know, he's not been great. He's not. Yeah, he's had bad games, but you know, he's had moments that are terrible. But I feel like that's the sort of thing we can get behind. Hold on.
That's what I mean about having the fans. If the fans had been there, if we'd been there at that moment, can you imagine the roar and the
that would be a turning point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it really would. We would have gone nuts for that. And that makes a difference. Whereas he's just got a smack in the face.
Here he is, Valerie, on for San Jose. I mean, come on! There's some improvement.
What a bold substitution.
So what's happening then? Is he going fucking right mid or what?
He must be. I don't understand any of the formations anymore.
Well, come on over, Valerie. Do.
Oh, someone says that Harry says that the commentator said it was handball. It was off his face.
Nah, never.
What if it was?
Oh, well, whatever it is, it was class and it worked. So fair play.
Go in the back of the net. That's the main thing.
San Jose. He's just like a giant Louis Theroux, isn't he? I'm trying to understand.
That's comment of the day.
It really is.
Oh, Louis Theroux.
It just
you just made my birthday even better. That's really made my day.
Wow.
But he's taken San Jose off. I mean, that in itself is quite an achievement.
Fantastic handball, someone said on Twitter. Oh, God.
We want Swaino to be on every watch-along. Oh, thank you very much. I'm sure nobody else agrees with that, but thanks. I love being on here. It's great. I just like being, other than just sharing the misery on your own, just crying into your T-shirt, at least you can share it with someone else. Do you know what I mean? So it's a two-way thing. So thank you for joining us.
Yeah, not in this case, Bunny. Take off those. Yeah, it's good having you on Swaino, mate. It really is.
I like watching when I'm not on and you have other people on. It's great because it's a really good cross-section of different people and different opinions and stuff. And
Yeah. It's just, I need it, man. I need it because I can't watch this on my own. I really can't.
Cheaper than therapy,
and it gives me some form of, you know, connection with the fans again.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll be seeing you at the games.
Definitely.
See, I'm just look around and see it. I've seen it.
Yeah, because you do, especially obviously at home games. I know where you sit, but like when you go to away games, you always look out for people you know because obviously a lot of the same people go.
Yeah,
and there is all that thing. You see someone else, and I love all that. I love all that thing. That's why I think, I don't know about you, but a lot of the time I sort of prefer away games. I think when we're playing fantastically well, being at St Andrews with a really lively crowd.
Oh, mate. I love away games. I love them. It's just always the mad atmosphere. Like, it seems to be, it doesn't matter, especially when we go in numbers. Like, it doesn't matter what's happening. They slowed it down then to see if it was a handball. I'll give it him benefit of the doubt, personally.
Yeah.
I think, mate, he shaved his head. And he's all about it now.
Yeah.
He worked hard.
I think he's the opposite of Scott Hogan, because when Scott Hogan shaves his head, he becomes crap.
Yeah. Hogan's is growing again now, isn't it? So
he's playing a bit better.
Good omen. Good Hogan. Go on. Oh, Sunjic. Oh dear, I don't know what to think of Sunjic, man, either. He's meant to be this, you know. Oh,
was he 7 million? I don't see how he cost 7 million and other players cost sort of like a tenth of that. And Sanchez was 700 grand, wasn't he?
Yeah.
7 million, 10 times the amount. He's not 10 times better than Sanchez, is he?
Yeah, I think it was 6 million. Sunjic. I don't know if there are any add-ons that came with that, but
all right.
Beer, banter, brilliant, says Rich. That's exactly what I'm on about. Love it. I miss it. Here we go. Blues on the attack now, pushing forward in numbers. Who is this? Is it Valerie? I'm not sure, but there's a ball drilled in. He tries to play it to Hogan low. It didn't look like a pass that was going to work, if I'm honest, but must have some faith in his ability there. They're asking for a free kick here. Ref says no. Ball whipped in again. It's a poor ball. Falls to Gardner, though. Corner ball. I swear, it's just like...
But that's better.
It is better.
We created chances. That is better. We're starting from a low point here, ladies and gentlemen. But that was borderline not bad. That was almost mediocre.
Almost.
Someone showed me that to pass. Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay.
Joe, are we going to go nuts again if we score?
If we score and it's disallowed again. Don't even bother. Corner ball. Whip it in. Get it on someone's head. No one again. Don't think we'll beat Sheffield Wednesday. I don't think we'll beat anyone in this league at this given point in time. Honestly.
It is just desperate, though, isn't it? That you can see that the players, there's that desperation to just... I mean, I will give them credit. They are working really hard. You know, compared to the last game, which was a shambles, at least they are putting a shift in.
Yeah, they are. But we need something. We need some end products. And I think as well, you know, we're losing 1-0 in a vital game. Jesus. Oh, we worked out Joke! Joke is in the post!
Oh, Jesus!
Oh, it's in the bloody post! But anyway, like I was saying, we need... Oh, God. Let's have a look at this again. Duke picks it up. He seems to... I don't know how he managed to get the ball back there. Oh, no, it's straight at the keeper. And then I think he handballs it when it comes back to him.
Best shot of the game, though.
Oh, no, you know what? It was a good save from Bielkowski. Yeah, it's a good save. He did one of them. I don't know what I was going to say. Yeah, like, you know, we are putting in a good shift. However, we have got, you know, if we lose this 1-0 and we don't bring on Bella and Sanchez until the 87th minute, then it does raise a lot of questions.
Yeah.
You know, the only sub we've made is 65 minutes. We've brought on Valerie, a right back. We do, however, I will say we do look like we've got a bit more impetus about it, a bit more of a kick up the arse. But, you know, it's just, questions are going to be raised when the game's finished. We lose 1-0. And Bella's not even, took his bib off.
I was going to say, now that we're making a bit of progress down the wings, surely now, rather than letting Pedersen and Collan do that, let's bring on two wingers, because we are starting
Good touch. Sunjic! Come on! Oh. You had Duke there. You could have took... Oh, God, if you had it... Hogan is a bit human.
He's not impressed.
What are you doing, man? Oh, gee. I'm going to look at my chat now. I bet JJ says something about Sunjic there. Hasn't it? Jesus wept. There we go.
Well, at least it looks a bit more like a normal football game at the moment.
Yeah.
Passing going on and moves and shots. So it's a definite improvement. Come on, Blues. This is going to be your best chance to score in the next few minutes, I think.
Yeah.
You've got some momentum.
Let's have a look. Borussia Dortmund have just scored. Every time they score, I check to see if Bellingham scored. I don't think he is playing. He hasn't scored yet, no. Look, we're playing like this. You've got Valerie right mid. Why do you not think, we might do well there? Sanchez?
Exactly. That's exactly it. Bring both wingers on. Certainly bring Sanchez on. Oh, what? Oh, did he do a back-heeled nutmeg then?
I don't know. I didn't quite.
I think he did a back.
That's why he brought him on for the swaz. Guys, just a quick one as well. Let's have a double check. I'm just going to double check the likes on the video. There we go. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. It's part of the process. 85. Let's see if we can get to 100, guys. There are 224 people watching on YouTube at the minute. Give it a little like. Subscribe if you're new. We're on 12.7k now, so thank you very much. If you have subscribed, it means the world. Let's get it to 100 likes and let's see. Let's see if it brings us some luck. It hasn't before. I don't think it will, but who knows? We need anything.
If we get 100 thumbs up, 100 likes, I think that's going to trigger a Blues goal.
I think personally, Harley Dean will come up there, with his Man of the Match award after scoring a hat-trick, and he'll say, I just had this feeling that BrummieJoe got 100 likes, and I thought, I've got to do this.
It came to me like a vision.
Sanchez is coming on! Come on, Sanchez!
Is someone operating Karanka tonight? Because that's a good substitution. Unless he takes one of the strikers off. He'll take Djukovic off.
Yeah, he'll take 2 players off to bring one on. I just fancy it.
Come on, Blues, because this is definitely our best opportunity now. With that green kit on that dark green pitch, Blues, the players are a bit invisible. They should take advantage of that. It's like camouflage. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, he's not going to get a red, is he?
No, don't give him a red. Nah, it's got to be yellow.
Be talking to. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. What's he doing? I think Duke has had a shave. I don't think that's helping him. I think he needs to have a bit of his goatee. He's performed better with a bit of facial hair. We're clutching at straws here, aren't we?
Yeah, I know.
Thing is, I was actually being serious. That's how bad it's got.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Dominating Spud in the chat has said, loves the stream and loves watching us, guys. Helps how bad the season is. Well, thank you. It's a two-way street, as we said, having you here to share the pain with us. And Sanchez is on.
Let's go.
Come on, Sanchez. Right. Who's coming on for Millwall? I feel a bit bad. I don't really know the Millwall players apart from Dutch Mike. Oh, I think I've heard of Mitchell. He's meant to be pretty decent, but other than that, I don't know. Someone needs to create a page. Thanks.
Bod Varson. What a name. Sorry, guys. Let's have a look. 100 likes? Have we hit 100 likes?
Oh, really?
You guys, you spoil me. We are on 107. Oh, they pulled it out of the bag. He pulled it out of the bag right now. Sanchez is coming on with 100 likes. Surely he's going to be the man to take us back into the game.
I'll bet this bag of Skittles that we're going to get a goal. And I don't mean an own goal. I mean, we're going to score an actual goal. Obviously, Millwall will score 4, but I still think we're going to score.
Yeah.
It's a bit tense. But 70 minutes. You brought him on at 70 minutes, so that's... This is definitely better than last week, I think. Certainly now. But we've got to take advantage. We've got to take advantage. They haven't really offered anything, have they? I mean, they, apart from the goal that we gave them, they haven't had. Did they hit our? They didn't hit the post, did they? Did they hit our post?
No, they had the Dean thing.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, there's not a lot. But yeah, it could easily be 2-0 right now.
Yeah.
Sanchez on now. Let's see what he can do. Harper switches it back to Clark Salter. Forgot his name then, it'd been that long. Sanchez on the left here, looking to find Harper, and he's misplaced the ball and it's gone back to Millwall. There we go. Who said to bring him on? He's won it back though, and he's lost it. Okay, never mind.
Do you know, I was considering putting my my blue shirt on today for a bit of luck, but then I just thought it won't make any difference. What will be will be.
I feel like if I put one on right now, it would just, I don't know. It would, firstly, it'd probably fit too small because I've put a few Christmas pounds on. Oh, there's a nice shot, Tony! Come on, another poor daisy cutter there. Wouldn't even cut the daisies. 72 minutes played. 1-0 Millwall. We need a goal more than ever this season. We need a goal. So have a look at the scores on the door, shall we? Keep liking the video, guys. We do have a target of 200, which is a bit. Hello, Hogan.
Hello?
Never mind.
Go on, Sanchez. Oh, hello. Oh, bad luck. Not bad. I thought, have they got John Terrell playing in goal?
No, I was going to say that earlier.
He'll do anything to get a game, won't he?
Yeah, I know. Oh, God.
Place. Just think next season this could be Gillingham away. Oh, that's depressing.
Yeah, honestly, man. I mean, I'm always going to go there as long as there's a game to go to.
I'll go.
You know, I'm always going to go there, but it's just so sad to see, you know.
Because I think that the real worry is a bit like Sunderland and Ipswich. How many years would we be out of the Championship?
Yeah, it's not as simple as just going down and coming back up anymore. It's a real like look at Sunderland, you know.
Because I think they're still about 6th, aren't they?
Oh no!
Oh, there you go. That's changed everything. I said we should have scored when we had the momentum. That's it. We're knackered.
He's got to go, Tom. He's got to go, Tom. He's got to go. You've made me change the bloody scoreboard again now.
Oh.
Why didn't I prep it? Oh!
Get the 3 ready.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Ball whipped in across. He's not marked. He's completely unmarked, this player. Acres of space. He could have set up tent there. He could have had a kip, had a little tea out of his flask, got up and then passed it into the bloody net. Just fucking 2-0 Millwall. What is wrong with this football club? Oh, bloody. We're done. He's done. He's done, Tom.
I think Joe's on an auto rant there. You're right, mate.
He's done. I'm changing the thing. He's done. Guys, let me know in the chat what's going on. I love how the viewers go up. The viewers are at 360 because they want to see the meltdown. It's time to go.
Yeah, hey, Joe, you can tell it's bad. Craig Gardner is silent. That's how bad.
Oh, God. What is going on? It's 2-0 Millwall. I can't even... Words are so hard to find right now. I'm just so frustrated with this team. I'm sick and tired of watching Blues get absolutely slapped by every Tom, Dick and Harry team in the country at the minute. If we played Bolton or you kicked out then a bit. If we played Bolton or Sunderland or Gillingham or Solihull, we'd lose at the minute. We just don't have anything about us.
We would.
We have I don't know. We've shown a little bit more today, but first of all, we've had from the off. We've done ourselves over. Millwall now 3-on-3. For 2 minutes in, there's an error, and we're 1-0 down, and we're against the wind from 2 minutes in, and it's silly mistakes like that, and now that means that goal has ended the game, and it's just upsetting because if you're these players, you're working hard. Like Dean, he's worked his ass off today. Hogan, you can see he's trying. You know, can't say much else for the others really. Gardner maybe, but there's just nothing's changing, and you can't see anything changing. We're trying, but it's the most weak effort you can see. It's just an absolutely And I don't know how many games we're going to have to do. Like, how many games we can have like this before the club decide that there needs to be a change? Because clearly there does. I mean, I don't even want to go through our past results. I mean, but I'm gonna. But I'm gonna, so I know.
I'm impressed we've managed to get 28 points looking at this.
I mean, okay, right. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, shall we? Coventry are 2-0 down. Bournemouth beating Rotherham, but none of this even matters because we don't look like we're going to get 3 points the rest of this season. What's wrong with us? Okay, right. Let's have a look. We are currently 23rd, minus 16 goal difference, 1 point off Rotherham, who have played. They will have played 28 if they lose this game. Two games in hand on us. We need to try and get a goal. I mean, there's 12 minutes left of the game. We haven't scored 2 goals in about 2 months, let alone 12 minutes. But we can hope. Let's have a look at our results. Oh dear.
Just get a goal.
I'm going to go backwards. So currently we've got 2-0 Millwall, loss. 1-0 Luton, loss. 3-2 Bournemouth, loss. Draw against Wickham. Draw against Coventry. Lost to Preston. We beat Borough. Lost against Blackburn. Lost against Derby. Drew against Forest. Lost against Borough. Lost against Cardiff. Lost against Watford. So, yeah, that's... I mean, just from counting there, we've had 1 win and 14... No, is that right? 9 losses, 1 win and 9 losses, and a couple of draws in the past. Probably, I don't know, 20 games, 15, 20 games.
Well, I think it would be 1 win in 13 after tonight, won't it? I think. Is that right? You won 13 games. 14.
Oh dear! Right. I mean, okay. The likes on the video. Let's have a look at the likes. We're on 128. We've got 320. If you're enjoying my pain right now, my suffering, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. We're on 128. Let's try and push it forward. Try and get to 200. 272 watching on YouTube at the minute, and I am feeling very, very sad. Let's go over to the comments. We're getting relegated. Yeah.
Yeah.
Worrying stuff, lads. Got to sack that fraud quickly or you're doomed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dear God.
Hashtag Pulis. It's getting desperate. Another one says hashtag Pulis.
I think
he's getting desperate.
You can have
200 likes for a shot on target. Lecco is coming on for... Bella's coming on for Colin. Okay.
Right. Wait, so we go to right back.
Yeah, and then Lecco's coming on for probably Duke. Straight
To be honest, I think we could have a baked potato managing and it'd be better than Karanka.
What kind though? Tuna, cheese and bean.
Oh yeah. Cheesy bean. No, cheesy beans. Yeah. Actually, that sounds great.
But another, a small thing that we've noticed today is I still haven't seen Karanka's notebook.
Yeah, that's big. I think he's got told. Put the notebook away. It's not helping.
I wonder what his favourite film is. The Notebook.
Huh? I got lost in the game then.
I said I wonder what his favourite film is.
The Notebook. Good film. This is just terrible because we're
going. I'm watching The Notebook at the minute, mate. I'm getting drawn to tears. He's got. Look at him. He's not. His hands are in his pockets, and what I want to know is the notebook in there? Is he feeling the notebook? Is it in braille? Just so no one can notice. He's not been working on tactics this week. He's been putting it in braille, and he's just. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
His shopping list now: broccoli, pearl barley, bit of salmon. Hello. Oh Christ.
Oh God, I thought that went in then.
Wow. Yeah, this feels. Are you, Joe? You hit the nail on the head about an hour ago when you said it's the whole club. Everything is so negative. There's it's not like you just got a crap team or a crap manager. Everything is desolate and soulless.
Yeah.
So, to be honest, I think someone put in the comments earlier, it won't make any difference if we get a different manager. I think it'd make a small difference, but not enough. It's too big. There's a monumental malaise at the club, and I just don't think it's going to change.
You know what? James has just said. JJ, he just said in the chat here. He said, "We got away with it last season because of Bellingham. If we hadn't had him, we would have gone last year." And I feel like this mentality was here for the best part of last season, especially the back end of it. And you could tell we were in the same situation. We had players, they didn't look motivated, they looked upset, and there was only one player really carrying us through, and it was a 16-year-old called Jude Bellingham. And he didn't let it affect him. He just got on with it. He was like, I care about this club. Obviously, he cares about the club, and he just dragged the team through it. The 16-year-old dragged this team.
You see him screaming at the players. He would be going nuts, and he'd stand out.
He worked and worked.
He'd be back defending on the goal line, then he'd be up attacking. Yeah. You're right. He totally carried the team.
Yeah, and
you're absolutely right. Well, JJ's absolutely right, I should say. Yeah.
Yeah, JJ's right. And like you can say, he's and where is he now? He's starting in the Champions League, 3-1 up against Sevilla. That's the difference.
I'm sure he must be regretting leaving Blues.
Oh god, they're 3-1 up. Erling Haaland has scored 2 and assisted 1. He's there chilling. He's just like, yeah, man, sound. And where we are, we're here. But I'm happy for him, man. I'm happy for him because he gave his absolute all. He's an absolute wonder kid, and great at him. Buzzing for him. Love to see him.
He's such a decent kid.
Get him in the England squad.
Huh?
Get him in the England squad.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, even if you don't go to the Euros, you got the World Cup the year after.
Oh, he'll be in that.
And he'll be like 18.
He'll probably retire when he's 22.
That's the only problem, and it's the only worry.
Yeah. Oh, so sorry, the game's still going on, isn't it? Unfortunately,
still going on. 84 minutes, 2-0 down. Scott Hogan is playing left back. Just give the ball back to the keeper. He was just at the left back position because he was tracking back so much.
Oh dear God!
And he's now getting back up the pitch.
Why are players like this? They're just everywhere, trying to just. It's just like whoever's near the ball will deal with it. Then no one's in position properly.
I feel like he's just like, come on, guys, let's go, and he's just like, he's not going to let the ball go. Someone else is. I feel it just shows that not everyone is pulling in the same direction.
Yeah. I'm just going to watch the actual passage of play and see. Okay, that was a successful pass. That nearly wasn't. Okay. All right. Out to the wing. Good. That's successful. Oh
God, yeah, it's another loss. It's another loss. Oh God,
nice lad, but God Almighty, someone should teach him to play football. He's got ability and he's fast, but God, you got to pass it.
What is that? Great coverage as usual, guys. Thank you. Any chance of a shout out for the knee? What is that? I have to be very careful. I have to read things in my head. In my head first, but I'm not sure.
Something terrible. I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, I'm not sure what that is, but there you go. Let's have a look. Pulis. TTA out. Someone has just said BCFC. Cheers, Martin.
I agree with that comment. Well said, Martin.
Well said. What have we got? We are gone. Can't see us doing anything in Division 1. Little rhyme there. Little poem.
Hey, Joe, are you missing the wonderful, magical days of Carson Young?
I am. I'm honestly, I'm thinking back to very fond memories.
Yeah. All those wonderful days. Okay. Okay, I'm going to ask you a really hard question, Joe. Genuinely, is there any positive from tonight? You're really thinking about this.
Ollie Dean did a good handball.
Yeah.
And
that's probably it, I think.
It's almost ending. So
yeah.
there's that
shot that was saved.
We did. I don't like this shot on target stat, because none of them. I mean, maybe the Duke one had a chance of going in, but the other two, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Took a pass. Oh, no! Sanchez.
And there we go. If you'd like to know what it's like being a Birmingham City fan, just see that pass to the opposition.
Honestly, guys, I mean, I hope you enjoy this. Honestly, I think, to be honest, the one positive I love about doing these is because I get to speak to you. You know, I miss that. I miss that about football, because and like seeing everyone in the chat and just having a conversation with people, because that's what I mean. What happened before Hogan? No, what happened before was like you'd go to an away game, you'd lose, but you'd have a laugh and you'd meet some people and you'd be able to have a chat with them about it. And that's what football is. It's not about winning all the time. And yes, it's terrible at the minute, but it's about sharing the experience, whether it be negative or positive, with a group of people. You know, it's just something different, and that's why I do like doing these, and I hope you guys do as well. So yeah, I mean, yeah, we're losing this game as well. Things are looking bleak for Blues at the minute, but just want to say a big thank you to you, Swaino, and to everyone watching. An extra one to everyone to hit the like button. So fair play.
Well, I absolutely agree, and I'm sure people watching who go to games and stuff, it is. It's a social thing. It's a
I wouldn't know you if it weren't for going on the Blues. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't have had you saying to me in the Blues Club shop that the black blue shirt I was choosing was good because it's slimming. Yeah, that kind of thing. What I particularly remember, which is on video. But no, you're right. I think the whole thing, like you said about discussing the game, and people. What I love going to games, and you think someone's criticising someone. Someone next to you, are you watching the same game as me? The fact everyone can have completely different views on a player or a game, but that's what makes it so magical. And especially as Blues fans, we know, we don't win many games, and you go on all these away games and you lose, and then you take a massive long trek on a Wednesday night to Millwall or to Bristol City or to Sunderland or wherever it is, and you win, and that feeling is just amazing, isn't it? That 1 in a million winning feeling is fantastic, and I'm missing that because we're not even getting close at the moment.
Yeah, just like, especially when you're in these situations, like just that away win that you've finally been waiting for, and you can walk out the ground and you've got this, just you can feel it running through you. Go on, Pedersen. Never. Oh, it's a goal kick. Don't tell me it's a goal kick. 4 minutes added on.
2
goals. Why am I even? It's 2 minutes down. Sunderland away, Blackpool. You know what? There's some great away days, but I'm probably not even going to be able to go to them. Maybe. I just don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't want us to go down. Go on. Oh, is that a goal?
Yes.
It's offside. It's offside.
Oh no!
I wasn't even excited then. I thought he put it in the back of the. He was offside. Oh, he's miles off. Get on, Lecco.
But doesn't that say like how unaware he was? He didn't run. He didn't come out. He just stood where he was. He didn't. He knew he was offside. He could see all the players in front of him run onside.
I think I knew that was offside without even like. I feel like I didn't even see he was offside, but I didn't even celebrate because I just had a feeling that like, oh, it's Blues. It's not going to be a goal. You know what I mean?
We'll just get a 12-point deduction from the EFL.
It's time to go. Would you say so?
Yeah. Karanka's win ratio has just dropped even further. He's getting close to Zola's all-time, because Zola was 8% his win ratio. So
I feel like the win ratio, he probably ended up drawing more than Karanka. I don't even know. Like, what's the term on points? What's points per game? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. I don't know if because the stats are on Wikipedia, the manager stats, but I don't know if it gives points per game. But I know it's the worst ever Blues manager, 8%. But Karanka must be getting down to about 12 now. I'm not very good at maths. Oh, do you know what? Right. And again, I'm not going to say anything about the players, their attitude. Assuming they are trying, assuming they're not being, tools down and stuff, I feel sorry for them because it must just be horrible being in such a negative environment. It must be horrible.
Yeah.
And if they're not trying, then they deserve it. But I'm assuming they're professionals and they've got pride in their job and their work and they're trying. We know they can do it. We know they can play well, and they played. A lot of them have played for Blues for a long time, and it's just sad to see it's like this. It really is. Oh,
it
Christ.
really is.
Oh, phew. But I tell you what, Joe. When we get relegated, we'll be struggling to get players on loan from Chelsea and Spurs and anyone else.
Yeah.
League One, won't we? We'll be getting. We've got someone on loan from Rotherham. We've done well.
Oh, that makes me so sad. That makes me feel so sad.
It might be 3-0 in a minute. You might be even sadder. Please stop the game. I bet Twitter's gone into meltdown, hasn't it?
Oh, God, I need to have a look at it.
I haven't had a look.
Just a few seconds left. Don't you worry.
That's it. I'm just listening to the Blues TV commentary.
Win for Gary Rowett against his
2-0 win, Millwall. Guys, get us your thoughts in. Drop a like on the video if you haven't already. Let's try and push it to 200. And we're going to quickly talk about what just happened and if Blues are going to get relegated, which is probably yes. We're on 145 likes. If you can get a couple more, push 150, 160 over the line, that would be amazing. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Let's have a look at what's going on. What's going down on Twitter. Lee Hinton says, hopefully that was the last 90 minutes I ever see of Birmingham City under Ita Karanka. I don't quite think so. I'm going to reply doubt is.
Yeah, I think he's going to.
I don't think he's going to go. In the chat says announced League One. Karanka has 0.93 points per games. Zola had 0.58 apparently. Where did you get that info? Just to check. But if that's true, wow. Really? How many games did Zola have? I always thought he overstayed his welcome slightly. Still, but
who Zola? Well, he didn't want to go, did he? Did he?
To go? No, he didn't.
I think
it was a bit of both. It was a really weird one. It was like I think he was made out to be a resigning, but I think he was sort of pushed out the door.
Yeah, I think it's one of those mutual consent things where they sort of agree.
Yeah, probably agreed some sort of settlement and be like, yeah there you go.
But I remember how toxic that got. Oh dear, yes, Twitter's gone nuts.
We wanted Rowett out before we started winning. It can change in 3 games, says a Millwall fan. Good point, but we keep giving a game and the next game and the next game, and now we're in the bottom 3. And again, another chance has passed us by to gain points on the teams around us, and it's getting worrying. We don't pick up anything against Sheffield Wednesday. The next team we've got is Norwich. And then before you know it, we're 6 points deep into the bottom 3, and it's looking very, very bad for us.
Yeah, because once we're adrift, I mean, it seems hopeless now, but obviously once you're adrift, it's absolute guaranteed no way back.
Kevin says he's had 32 games, won 6, drawn 10, lost 16. Wow. Phil says, hello, League One. We are doomed. It certainly looks like it.
Can't disagree.
Honestly.
I'll tell you what will be interesting, Joe, is the old, will there be a Karanka post-match? Because that's always a telltale.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, the admin just doesn't want to, I feel bad for him because anything you say is going to get criticised, isn't it? So he's just put defeat and stuff.
But it's a hard job. You're right, because you'll just get slaughtered. But that's just their job to, promote the club and try and be positive. But
exactly.
Oh, it's horrible. I just. Oh, someone's got to put a picture on Twitter of him in his notebook, but I think that's at St Andrews, so that's not fair. Tonight.
Oh God.
But yeah, I think that Dean Holden getting sacked from Bristol City has absolutely highlighted, the fact that they're in a much better position with a much better win ratio, lost fewer games, and in a high position, they still sacked them. And as another game goes and we lose again, I mean, it's like if he doesn't get sacked now, then there's nothing that makes it worse in the rest of the season. We just keep losing. So what's the difference if you do it now or in 7 games' time? So if you're going to keep him, you just keep him to the end of the season when we're properly relegated. It's what I mean? So if it's Saturday or if it's next week, if it's the next, it doesn't make any difference. It's the same situation. So if you're going to sack him, you do it now. So we've got more games to get back. But if you just keep leaving him in, you might as well leave him to the end of the season and take.
Well, that's the thing. I think they're just thinking, we'll give him one more week. Oh, it'll turn around. We don't. I mean, I don't think he'll get sacked today, and then we don't get anything against Sheffield Wednesday. Then, who are we going to get points against? We can't get them off Wickham, Luton, Coventry, Sheffield Wednesday. We're running out of teams. Only team he's managed to beat in the last 13 games is his former team, which is just mad. Blues Breakdown also tweeted earlier saying, "This is your match day reminder that Blues have taken just a single point when going behind in games."
What?
No fight. And I'd also love to know, there's probably an equally shocking stat about how many points we drop from leading positions. Also.
And how quickly.
Yeah. Or after we score, 2 minutes later, boom. Yeah. If that was us that scored on 2 minutes, we'd be level by 5.
But you're right. Whenever we score, that's when I'm most worried, because I think, we're really up shit creek now because we're going to concede in the next few minutes because the panic sets in. You said though, Joe, that to me, that's quite telling. That is, what more can we do? We can't dress this turd up anymore.
I mean, let's see what the post-match stuff says.
Yeah.
Get Lee Clark back. Twix says, "Comeback cuts, all is forgiven." Norwich won. I mean, I don't even want to think of it's just so sad that Norwich have beat Rotherham. Yes, we've lost, but I can't do it. I can't do it.
Straws. Swaino and Joe will be saying, "Well, I think Djukovic should have a beard. It would be much better."
I know.
There's no way to dress this up anymore. It's cataclysmic, and the only way out of it is to win games, and the only way we might win games is by having anything other than Karanka in. Like I said, a baked potato, but preferably a football manager. And if we get that, then there's a chance, isn't there? There's a chance.
That's the only chance, I think. That's the only chance, and I just hate to see us drop into League One. It could be the end. Really.
It could be. But St Andrews could just be the name of a multi-story car park if we're not careful.
We're in debt. We're struggling. Our stadium's falling apart. We've got terrible owners. We drop down into League One. Yeah. Tendencies go down when they come back. It's just it's hard to see. It's hard to see it changing much.
That's the other thing as well. As people say, Dong out and TTA out, and I understand that, but for them to leave, someone's got to buy the club. I think we again talked about this. Who's going to want to pay 100 million quid, clear that debt, then pay for the price of the actual club, whatever that's worth, and then you still got to buy back the stadium if you want to own the stadium? Who's going to do that?
It'll be one of them £1 deals.
Well, buy one get one free. You buy Birmingham City and you get, I don't know, a Scottish third division team free.
We get Solihull Moors.
We haven't
according to Solihull, they seem to be, on the right track.
But we haven't even got any assets. We've got the training ground, which I think we still own, but we don't own a subsidiary club, a subsidiary business owns it. They've sold it to ourselves, kind of thing. But Birmingham City Football Club don't own their own ground. 100 million quid in debt. Who, if TTA leave, people aren't going to be queuing up to to buy us. So I don't know.
No.
Someone's put, speaking of potato, how long till Bruce may be available? Nice.
Love that, David. I love him. Oh God. Okay, right. I think that's going to be it from us today, guys. Big thanks to Swaino for joining us today. Big thanks to everyone that's watched along. I hope this hasn't ruined your day. Hope this hasn't ruined your birthday, Swaino, either. But yes, just remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell. We're going to be making some more content soon. Hopefully, maybe more around other things than Birmingham City specifically at the minute, because we are absolutely doomed. But yeah, like the video as well, and we'll see you in the next one where hopefully we can turn this around. Are we going to turn it around, Swaino?
No.
And finally, will Karanka be managing that game, do you think?
No. No. Yes, he will. I think, unfortunately, he won't get sacked. Yeah.
And just one more question. Just more of an appeal. If anyone has seen Karanka's notepad, please return it immediately. It has a lot of nice drawings in it, and we need to get it back. He's been really worried. Yeah. So let us know if you do see that. Again, thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Keep right on.